Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to go and take a look at our boy, the new Dokkan Fest Kid Buu. At full level 10 links, we can sort of see how impressive this Kid Buu is going to be. I think that this Buu is probably one of the better TURs in the game. I do think depending upon the situation or the teams and stuff like that, I think you could find that some of the characters running with him are definitely not on his level, right? Like, villain characters, there's just so few of them, right? Whereas, again, Super Saiyan 3 Goku just has infinite, like, strong Saiyans to pair with. Kid Buu is also on a lot of teams, which is good, but a lot of these villain teams, I'm not really too sure about, like, how good they're going to be, right? Things like Revived Warrior, Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Form. These are teams that, for the most part, I just feel like are dead. It's very difficult to find leaders for these teams, right? Like, it's just outright hard to run them. So, you know, hopefully version Z is going to get a friend system update sometime soon, so we can take advantage of a character like this, but it's like, right now, everyone just runs Kamehameha, Pure Saiyans, Fusion teams, right? Like, it's all that gets run, dude, so, I don't know. We'll see. We're starting out on Full Power Frieza's Sworn Enemy team. I actually think Sworn Enemy is a really good spot for Kid Buu. Kid Buu does not need another Majin Buu character to be good, although they certainly help. You just want to get that Big Bad Bosses link activated, of course, and then he's able to look a lot better, right? Like, right here, if you take a look at his links are More Than Meets the Eye, Brutal Beatdown, Big Bad Bosses, Majin, Infinite Regeneration, Wall Standing Tall, and Fierce Battle. Again, as long as you're getting, like, Big Bad Bosses activated, like, you are going to see him looking very powerful, I think. But if you get, like, Majin, Infinite Regeneration, and Big Bad Bosses, that's where he's just, you know, looking on a different level. So here he is. This is crazy. He's at 171k defense already. It's pretty nuts, considering he gets 30% attack and defense per attack performed, up to a max of 120. So it's like he is not built up whatsoever, right? He's getting 30% attack and defense on his super attack effect. He also has a 30% chance to stun. He also has his busted active skill, which we won't be able to get until he's hit 6 times or fighting a Majin Buu Saga enemy. So there we were at like 170k defense. So after supering right here, he's way over 200k. And then he also was at what, like a 3.5 million attack stat. Rainbowed full level 10 links. Definitely didn't look the craziest there, but he is a character for sure that's going to take a little bit of build up before he starts to get ridiculously super ramped up and then super like crazy powerful, right? Next turn, we are going to have him linked up with Buff Buu. Kid Buu is about to take a massive leap forward on this next turn, right? Having Buff Buu next to him with Big Bad Bosses, with Majin, and a lot of these other links, I think we're about to see Kid Buu looking really nasty right here. Alright, so this is going to be Kid Buu with everything active except for More Than Meets the Eye. Defensively, he's up to 235k, which is going to continue to bump up. Remember that he's healing at the start of turn from Infinite Regeneration. Him and Buff Buu are both healing 3% HP. And then at the end of the turn, you know, Kid Buu will recover 20% HP if he gets hit. So we could see, I think, very impressive damage numbers and just overall a very impressive turn from Kid Buu right here. Let's go ahead and see what he does. Kid Buu, what do you got for us? And he gives us 4.94. I guess it's not the craziest. It's like his damage really starts to get nutty once he's fully built up from his passive and once he's got his active skill up. Don't forget that he does have a built-in additional too. So like, yeah, he's now fully built up. So like, we could see his stats looking really good. The only problem is we're definitely gonna finish Gohan off right here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to make it to the next turn to see what Kid Buu's stats are going to be. I guess let's go ahead and jump to a different team. I'm not gonna run Kid Buu as a lead for the showcase, but I do think running Kid Buu as a lead is not necessarily like the worst ever, provided you're running with a lot of like I think HP regeneration characters. You know, you're gonna have really high health, and then you know you could be healing a lot of it off. I think maybe let's go to like Super Saiyan 2/3 Goku's team, the Accelerated Battle / Battle of Fate. I think that could be a good team to show Kid Buu look good on. All right, now we're on the Super Saiyan 3 Goku Accelerated Battle / Fate-induced battle category team right here. Kind of a wonky rotation we ended up getting right here. I mean, it is what it is. Again, this is a team where, you know, there's not really other Buus for Kid Buu to take advantage of. And this is why, basically what a big theme of this video, a big point I want to make is that this guy, if we got a transforming buff Buu into Kid Buu, maybe if that was the LR, I mean, they could even literally just have buff Buu immediately transform or something, right? If that's what we got, dude, this guy, like this guy next to like again a theoretical LR Kid Buu, if they did like transform right away or something like that, would be so disgusting, right? Because I assume an LR Kid Buu would be better than this guy right here, and we would really be cooking. But you know, even on some of these teams, like this team right here, the only Buu on this category, on these category teams, Accelerated Battle and Battle of Fate, is actually Kid Buu himself. So it's like we're not really able to even get him next to another one of these Majin Buu units, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and see what Kid Buu gets right here. Not really the craziest turn, 159k. I think after this, I'm going to go into a long event because it's time to take a look at Kid Buu with his active skill up. You know, we'll... Man, I really like to, move Kid Buu away from buff Buu just because there's a huge difference in what Kid Buu is able to do when he's next to buff Buu, where everything except for more than meets the eye is active, and then when he's with other units, right? Next to buff Buu, this guy looks like the best TUR when he's fully built up, easily. What he's doing is insane. Dude, triple 10 million attack stats, he's got 700k defense, he's healing. Don't forget that he does have a 70% chance of nullifying melee super attacks as well. So again, we could just see this Kid Buu looking like an absolute beast. But I think that's what we're going to do next. We'll go ahead and go to an event. We'll see Kid Buu sort of getting the major buff, I guess, next to buff Buu on a team where we're able to get sort of his full buffs and stuff like that, and kind of see what Kid Buu is capable of doing. I think he's really good. But it's he definitely... Turn 1, you're not rocking him in slot 1, which isn't the biggest deal. By the way, there's a super attack dodge. Everyone hates my build for Goku, but hey, it's working great for me. It looks good to me. Uh-oh. Well, that boy can't stop critting and supering. It's crazy. And he can dodge. God damn, Goku. Chill, my guy. Alright, anyway, here's Buu. This is a pretty good turn for Buu right here. We have got a shit ton of support. So we're getting, 90% support right here. Buu did, what did he do, 2 attacks last turn? 2 attacks, 90% support. He's up to damn near 400k defense. You see what I'm talking about, how fast he builds up? It's he's not even fully built up. He doesn't have his active skill up. He hasn't done the full 4 attacks to really build up. Kid Buu in long events, you're going to be putting him in slot 1, and he's going to be untouchable. Unless you're going up against, actual Evolution Blue Vegeta or something like that. Kid Buu is dominant, man. This Kid Buu. I'm not playing around. This boy is actually dominant, this Kid Buu. He's really powerful. It's just the number one thing we'd want from him is he wants help. So we'll see, because, damn, 7 million? That's with only, Big Bad Bosses, Brutal Beatdown, and Fierce Battle activated. Think about all the other links we could have active right here. Remember, he has a built-in additional, which we got right there. One more? Damn it, but it's only an additional normal. I've been having a lot of bad luck recently, I feel like, with a lot of my characters, where I do get the Hidden Potential System additional, but it's only ever a normal attack. I swear this has been happening for, all of my characters recently. Very annoying. Alright guys, now we're here on the Majin Buu Saga team. Even though Kid Buu does lead the Majin Buu Saga team, I decided to make STR Vegito our leader. Because STR Vegito, of course, is at, double 172 attack and defense. It just works better for a showcase. But, again, if you do, a full healing team with Kid Buu leading with, a lot of Majin Buu characters and stuff like that, the huge, 600k plus amount of HP, plus all these characters healing could be very, very crazy. So here's Kid Buu, turn 1 on the Majin Buu Saga team next to buff Buu, and he is nearly at 200k defense. I mean, he's about to explode up, right? All we need to fully build up Kid Buu is 2 different conditions. We have to get hit 6 times so we can utilize his active skill. So this is going to be 2 right here. And then we have to attack 4 times. Those 2 conditions fulfilled, and we are going to be able to fully get Kid Buu's full power right here. You know, and sort of see him be able to absolutely dominate. And again, that's exactly what's going to happen, right? As Kid Buu gets all of his attacks and shit, he is indeed going to dominate. We're not going to have anything to worry about from many of the enemies in the game. I think a fully built up Kid Buu, again, at that point, he does look, I mean, nearly as impressive, at least, as like Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I think the androids and stuff like that. Kid Buu fully built up is a real problem. It's just the thing is that a lot of those characters, right, androids, I think Super Saiyan 2/3 Goku, stuff like that, I think they're just a little bit more impressive right near the start. So Buu got, what, 2 attacks last turn? So up to 350k defense. We do have the 50% support right here as well, right? Definitely don't forget that. All right, so this is going to be the 3rd hit we're going to receive, and then the 3rd hit we're going to do. So we still do have a little bit of work to go in order to fully build Kid Buu up. Now, one other ability, 6.69. Damn, that damage does start to skyrocket. Because again, remember, he could very easily triple super, right? He has a built-in additional in his passive, where he launches an additional that has a medium chance of being a super attack. So we could easily see that come to fruition. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here, right, is I am going to use a scouter item. I do also want to finish this Super Saiyan 3 Goku off for sure. So let me go ahead and do this right here. I think I'm going to go ahead and transform into Buuhan. Why don't we just go ahead and play this animation right here? Alright, now, Buuhan, once he comes out, is a great partner for Buu, Kid Buu. But remember that Buuhan, like, Buu Tanks doesn't have big bad bosses, Buuhan does. So, I am actually waiting for a new Buuhan unit to be brought into the game. I think a new Buuhan would be really helpful for Kid Buu. I mean, we could get a standalone LR Buuhan, or we could even get just a new Dokkan Fest Buuhan. One thing about both Kid Buu and Buuhan, not really Buff Buu. Buff Buu doesn't do very much. But both Kid Buu and Buuhan, dude, both of them, I think we could potentially, like, they do so many attacks, and so many attacks that aren't represented in the good animations. You look at Buuhan, all of Buuhan's animations are from his fight against Goku and Vegeta. Is 18 key, and then this is 12 key super attack right here. That's his fight against base Vegito, which is actually anime filler and doesn't even happen in the manga. All of Buuhan's fight with Super Vegito is not represented in good animations in Dokkan for Buuhan, right? Please super at the start. Damn you, you bastard. Okay, because I'd love to get the super attack notification in here. And then the same thing with Kid Buu. All of Kid Buu's animations are actually from, like, before Goku even goes Super Saiyan 3. I think it is. I think every animation STR Kid Buu does is from before Goku even goes Super Saiyan 3 in their fight. So, it's like both Kid Buu and Buuhan could sustain, like, multiple LRs. I'm saying they could do multiple more LRs where they each have, like, multiple super attack animations. Because they just do so many freaking attacks. Alright, we got a little bit unfortunate right here in that we're not going to be able to see Kid Buu nullify the super attack. Because remember, melee supers, unarmed super attacks, Kid Buu has a 70% chance to nullify. It's not an ability that's really too great, but I mean, it's something he's got, I guess, right? So he's at 7.59. He's now fully built up. Did we have him fully built up? No, I think this attack right here, he's now fully built up, I believe. Yeah, okay. Then his second super jumps to 9.22. Yeah, he's now fully built up. Do you guys like that 9 million attack stat without his active skill? And then he still could have done one more. And then his active skill is a 20% permanent attack and defensive buff. And again, it is a permanent 20% attack and defensive buff. So we're going to see this guy just looking absolutely crazy. I'm going to go ahead and pop another Scouter, because, you know, this Goku also does a melee super. Maybe we potentially could get it blocked. We're not going to die here. My only real goal here is to not kill this Goku. I don't think Buuhan will. What does he have active with Vegito? He has Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Okay, hopefully Blue Goku super attacks like right at the start of the turn next turn, so we can actually see Kid Buu get his nullification off. Again, it's going to be very uncommon that you see that. The main reason is because unarmed super attacks are not overly common from enemies, right? At the very least, he doesn't have to, like, you know, because Tech Gogeta, you have to get to turn 4, then transform, then 18-key super attack, then have an enemy survive, which is not guaranteed at all. And then, at that point, then you will be able to get the nullification. Whereas Kid Buu can get his nullification like turn 1 and stuff like that. But I just feel like unarmed super attack enemies are very uncommon. That's one thing about the androids and how impressive they are with their Ki Blast nullification, is many, many bosses in the game, including most of the most powerful bosses in the game, actually do have Ki-based super attacks. Please super at the start. Wow, that's very unfortunate, dude. We can get, why don't we get the STR Vegito thing in here? Why don't we do that, dude? We can hear the best OSC in the game. Oh, that theme goes way too hard, man. Way too hard. Alright, we still don't have Kid Buu's active skill, and we're not going to be able to see his nullification here, so I'm going to have to do one more event, because I do want to make sure to get Kid Buu's nullification in the video. I do feel like that's pretty important, right? We're able to see everything he could do. But I mean, Kid Buu is looking good. I mean, his defense is so ridiculously high. 8 million right here, fully built up without support. This is no support. He's at 8 million. So, I mean, he's crazy. And again, he's not fully built up. We could still do the active skill. Just gives him a massive buff. And he could triple super attack. Like, look how ridiculous this guy is. Don't forget he has a 30% chance to stun, too. So it's like, if you've got him in slot 2 in Super Battle Road, get some stuns off, and you could be cooking with this Kid Buu, man. Very impressive unit. Very good. Very impressive. Alright, so let's go ahead and play the active skill for Kid Buu. Let's see how much he bumps up. So here he's at 400k defense at the start of turn without support. Let's see what he's at when we have the active skill, the permanent 20% attack and defensive buff. Alright, so now Kid Buu is up to 491k defense without support. This is him fully built up, so let's go ahead and take a look at how well our boy can cook, fully built up without support. Actually, I don't think we're going to finish this UI Goku off, so let's go ahead and put him in that middle slot. After he's getting his, 30% defense from his super attack effect, I doubt this UI Goku's even going to be able to damage Kid Buu at all. I assume Kid Buu is just going to raw tank this like nothing. Remember that buff Buu? If you're at full health, defensively, buff Buu could be okay by today's standards. But, you know, if your health is low, buff Buu will get you killed for sure. All right, what do we got right here from Kid Buu? He gives us 9.37 without support. Without support right there, by the way. Oh, my God, okay. Bye, UI Goku. See ya, buddy. Oh, come on. Kid Buu, come on. You could have done... He could have did one more. That's okay. At least he's going to give us a double-digit damage right here. Yeah, that boy's pretty good. Kid Buu, man. It's like, at this point, once, you know, he's fully built up, I would probably say he's the best TUR, but... I definitely like the androids and Super Saiyan 3 Goku better than Kid Buu, I would say, overall, right? Because I think it's going to be, just, like, much more common. Is Kid Buu even going to live here? He is. Let me do this. I want to make sure that we don't really take a lot of damage, so that next turn we'll have Kid Buu's passive active. I'm also going to do a Princess Snake right here. I just want to make sure we don't take damage, really. And I don't really want to do, like, big key... Oh, the key orbs were too good. No! We can't have Vegito go too crazy on this turn, man. We cannot. I don't want Vegito to sit UI Goku down. And then, you know, we miss out on what Kid Buu will do next turn, right? Because Kid Buu next turn, you know, he's going to have 50% support, nearly every link active, you know, active skill, everything. Like, we're going to see Kid Buu, like, fully built up. The only thing I'm going to want to see at this point is I do want to get Kid Buu's nullification in the video. So I think we'll go ahead and do one more rotation after next turn, see that, and then we'll finish up. But, I mean, as you guys could see, this Kid Buu does not mess around. He is very powerful. I think the one thing with him is that Kid Buu does need more help. He needs more partners, which will be able to make him just a lot more powerful, right? As, like, the villain teams get stronger. I really wish they would spam, like, yellow coin, like, villain LRs or something like that with, like, good leader skills. Like, rather than, like, you know, like an LR Goku and Piccolo or something like that. Like, give us, like, villains that'll really be able to, because we just need the buffs. There's just not enough villains in the game, man. It's just, it hurts a unit like this Kid Buu right here. Here he is at basically 600k defense at the start of turn. You let me know in the comment section below if you think 600k defense start of turn is good. You go ahead and let me know, man. Let me know if this 11.5 million attacks that he's about to do, 11 even. Let me know if you think that's good in the comments, man. Let me know if you think this boy Kid Buu's got some firepower in him or not. Please give me an additional super, you rat bastard. I would just love to see the huge power. Yeah, there we go. There's the 11.5 million attack stat. Oh my god, is this Kid Buu an animal, dude? UI Goku would do double-digit damage, I think, if he supers. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Show us this double-digit damage, bucko. Let's see. This UI Goku, that's not a melee super, is it? I don't think so. Nice double-digit damage, buddy. Alright, so here we go. We should be able to see Kid Buu gets his, whatchamacallit right here. We should be, just in case, I'll pop this. Remember, it is only a 70% chance, so it's possible that God Goku will get this super attack off on Kid Buu, but, you know, I do kind of want to get this animation in here. Are we going to get this? Yeah. Yeah, such a goofy little thing, right? Remember, Kid Buu has a million things like that, right? Like, there could be an LR. He could do an active skill where he could heal or do all types of stuff. Remember, at one point, doesn't he rip his own arm off and turn it into, like, a little ball and use that to attack Fat Buu? Like, there's a lot of, like, real goofy stuff Kid Buu does, man. I really hope that they give us some sort of... I really think a buff Buu transforming into Kid Buu LR would really help this Kid Buu out. This Kid Buu is really good, as we could see. But he could become even a lot better if he had help around him, right? Now, you know, I think LR Super 17 is a character who is definitely a lot better as help has come out. So, you know, we could definitely see this Kid Buu. You know, you definitely, JP or global players don't need to go for this guy right away. You're just wasting your time, right? Like, this guy's really good, but we need more options around him. You know, some of these villain teams, a lot of these teams he's on, need more options around him. But, I mean, as we can see, he is very impressive. It's just, he could end up eventually looking even better, right? Like, with more powerful Majin Buu characters that would come out. And remember, specifically, the two Majins that would really help him out, Buuhan and Buff Buu, are, like, borderline dead right now, right? Like, again, Buff Buu can work if you have full health, but if you don't have full health, you're in trouble. And then Buuhan, I mean, you know, we got one Buuhan, what, 5 years ago, right? Like, it's time for a new Buuhan. So, let me know what you guys think of Kid Buu for level 10 links. This boy is really, really good. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.